Hey parents, I have done cloth diapering for both my kids, and when most people see that I cloth diaper my babies, they either think I'm crazy or they want to know how they can do it too. Well, in this video, I'm sharing with you why cloth diapering isn't so crazy and how it's actually a lot easier than it looks, how it can save you lots of money, and what you need to get started. I'm Bridget, a childbirth educator, birth doula, and a mama, and I love helping parents thrive through their pregnancy to parenthood. I use only evidence-based information to empower parents to make the best choices for themselves and their growing families. If you're new here, make sure you don't miss out on any future videos by subscribing and clicking that little bell. So I started cloth diapering with my firstborn, but only did it about 50% of the time. With my second daughter, I jumped full in and I'm cloth diapering about like 98, 99% of the time. And it really is so easy. It has saved us money, and I feel so much better about how we are treating the environment. Did you know that it takes around 500 years for disposable diapers to decompose? And during that decomposition process, they are emitting toxic gases. And since most diapers are manufactured with toxic chemicals, those chemicals are also seeping into the ecosystem. When you think about it, you realize how gross it is. Yes, if you're cloth diapering, you'll be needing to use energy and water to wash them, but most washing machines are designed to be as energy efficient as possible. So if the impact of disposable diapers on the environment isn't enough for you to make the switch, let's talk about the money factor. Most disposable diaper using families spend between $600 to $1,000 per year on diapers and wet wipes, depending on the brand and the frequency of diaper changes. If for your first child you purchase cloth diapers, it might cost you upfront somewhere between $200 to $600 to get you about 20 diapers, inserts, and reusable wipes. Yes, they do exist. Again, you'll spend more or less depending on the brand you get and how much product you'll buy. So the first year of cloth diapering is similar in terms of cost to the first year of disposable diapering. But after the first year is when you start making that money back. Most parents don't potty train until age 2 or even 3. Then if you have more kids, you'll continue saving money by not having to buy more disposable diapers. Depending on how many kids you have in diapers at the same time and how many babies you end up having, cloth diapering can literally save you thousands of dollars. Plus, babies in cloth diapers generally potty train sooner than babies in disposable diapers. But all the pros aside, cloth diapering seems like the hardest and grossest thing to do, right? Well, I'm here to tell you that no, that's actually not true. It's only the hardest thing in the world if you're not set up for success. So I'm going to simplify cloth diapering for you right now by sharing what cloth diapers I think are easiest and most practical to use, how to clean poop off easily, how to wash your cloth diapers, and how to use them when you're out and about. So I use a few different kinds of cloth diapers. I have pocket cloth diapers that you put the inserts into, like this. Then I have cloth diapers that have the inserts that are already sewn into the diaper or that snap into the diapers. And I have these pre-folded cloth diapers that you just section into thirds like this and then place into the diaper. Now, my favorite ones are the all-in-one diapers that the inserts can be removed from the waterproof shell. These ones are from the Natural Baby Company, and they are my favorite because they are way better at locking in wetness, and you can reuse the shells over and over again unless they are soiled from baby pooping in them. With the pocket cloth diapers, once baby has peed in it, you're going to need to wash the insert and the shell because the outer lining of the pocket is wet with pee. So these ones, in my opinion, are the easiest and they make the most sense to use. For the inserts, my favorite ones are the No Prep Soaker Pads, and they come in packs of 2. So if you are getting the shells with the removable inserts, I would get about 10 to 15 shells and 20 to 30 inserts. Other sites will tell you you need more, and you might decide that you need more, but this amount has worked for us. Now, when baby poops, how are you supposed to clean off the diaper? It's actually a lot easier than you might think and a lot cleaner than you're probably envisioning. First of all, if your baby is only drinking breast milk, their poop is completely water soluble, which means that when your baby poops in their cloth diaper, you can just throw it directly into the washing machine. It's only when your baby starts eating solids that you'll need to start removing the chunky parts from the diaper. The easiest way to do this is first by gently shaking the cloth diaper over the toilet. A lot of times the poop will just drop into the toilet. If that doesn't work completely, use a sprayer. I did not have this the first time around, and it really does make cloth diapering so much easier. So I would definitely invest in one, and it's a really pretty inexpensive investment to make early on. I have it linked down below for you to check out. So to use a sprayer, all you have to do is to hook it up to your toilet, and then it uses the water that your toilet uses to flush to spray. When you're spraying, you want to aim the water down and not to the side, obviously. So you'll put your soiled diaper in the toilet bowl and then spray the poop down into the toilet. A few sprays usually does the trick, and then you put the diaper into the pail or big wet bag, which is what I use, and it's ready to be laundered. And as long as you have your wet bag closed or the pail closed, you honestly don't really smell the dirty cloth diapers at all. Now, when it comes to washing your cloth diapers, you'll want to wash them every 2 to 3 days or every day depending on how many diapers you have. You don't want to go over 3 days though, because it's harder to get the diapers really clean. I use Rockin' Green diaper detergent with every wash and Grovia Mighty Bubbles laundry treatment every few weeks to give my diapers a really deep clean. So to wash them, you want to make sure that all of the inserts are out of the diapers. You place them all in the washing machine and start with a rinse cycle. For this, you do the shortest wash possible. So I do a small load on rinse and drain with a deep clean using cold water so you don't set poop stains. You always want to start with cold water first. You'll need to look up for your washing machine brand and model what their shortest cycle is. Do that and use a cold wash. This rinse is super important. You don't want to skip it because it's going to remove that top layer soil. For the first rinse, I use just 1 scoop of the Rockin' Green. Next is when you do the main wash, you'll do it on a warm or hot setting. I usually do hot, and you want the longest wash setting. So for my washing machine, that's Delicates because it allows them to really soak, and then I also do an extra rinse for that wash. For the main rinse, I use 2 scoops of the Rockin' Green. Don't use fabric softener or bleach. If you need a deeper clean, you can use Grovia's Mighty Bubbles. Then to dry, when it's sunny and warm, I dry the cloth diapers outside. The sun actually removes stains and the odors better, and they dry quickly. During the winter, if the sun's out, you can put them out there, but I usually just use the dryer on low. To lengthen the life of your cloth diapers, hang drying is better over a dryer too. And that's it. Once they're dry, you can spend 5 minutes putting them together so that they're ready to use, or you can just put them together as you need them. Now, I will say if you have a front loader washing machine, you are not going to have an agitator to remove any of the waste on your diaper. So you're going to want to make sure that before you put a load into the washing machine, you really get off as much of the chunky poop as you can before you put it in the washing machine. You can also add in agitators to your wash to help make sure your diapers get super clean, and I have those linked down below. Now, usually you want to change a cloth diaper every 2 to 3 hours. If you want to go a bit longer, you can use wool inserts. They make the diaper super soft, and wool wicks liquid away from it, so it keeps baby's skin nice and dry even if the diaper is soaked. This is great to use at night along with putting lanolin on baby's skin before putting the diaper on. Also at night, you might want to add in an extra liner to avoid middle of the night leaks or diaper changes. Grovia has some great extra soaker pads that work really, really well. And all of those things I just mentioned are linked down below. When you're going out, think about how long you plan on being out and how many diapers you're going to need to plan accordingly. Pretty much same with disposable diapers, but you'll also want to bring a wet bag with you. I have 2 wet bags that I alternate between, and I use them all the time, either to hold dirty diapers while I'm out, or if we're going swimming, they're great for wet swimsuits. I find myself using my wet bags a ton. So now we've covered which cloth diapers I think are easiest and most practical to use. I love Grovia from the Natural Baby Company, and they're linked down below, but you can also find them used on Facebook or on Jillian's Drawers, which is an awesome resource for cloth diapering, so check that out, linked down below too. We've talked about how to clean poop off easily, how to launder your cloth diapers, and how to use them at night and when you're out and about. I hope this video has enlightened and maybe encouraged you to try out cloth diapering. Even if you only get a few diapers to use during the day at home, you're going to be cutting down on disposables to save you money, cut down on toxins on your baby's skin and in your home, and help the environment out. If you have any questions, comment them down below. I'm happy to do a follow-up video answering them. So thanks for being with me in this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, parents.